Hello. In this episode, we'll see how we can implement deepfake using VAE. And we're just going to create the MNIST handwritten digits artificially using the VAE. And just to recap, the deepfake technology has been in the news for quite some time. And there are many good things that one can do. The recent drug development, they create synthetic drugs using it, or sometimes in the movie, they use it. But also there are also, of course, some negative things that it creates fake news, fake images of celebrities and all this, and mislead information and all this. Anyway, it's in the news of many controversies. And what we'll do here is that basically a VAE, we'll train the VAE like what we did in the MNIST context. We get the pixel images here, and have the latent space here and this. And the way we use deepfake then is that we generate a random number here once it's trained the decoder, and then it will give us fake images like these images. So let's see how that works. It's very similar to what we have done with the VAE. Okay, so first we're gonna load the libraries, and mostly it's using TensorFlow, just what we have done with the MNIST VAE example. Okay, and once we load the library, then we can load the MNIST data. So this is same as I think episode 40 was it, and then we scale it. So we're gonna be fast here. And the network parameters 784 input and as well as output, and the latent dimension is 2. Okay. So then here's the sampling for the latent dimension sampling, and we have an encoder. So this is all the same as repeating as the VAE example we had, and the decoder. Okay. And then the VAE, which takes the encoder output and take it as the decoder input, and then gets the VAE output, right? The loss function is the binary cross entropy loss plus the KL loss. That's the total loss, and we are going to compile it. And let's train the VAE. So it's gonna take a few minutes, so let's come back when it's done training. Okay, now it's done training the VAE. Let's generate some artificial images. So we are going to use the decoder as we said. So now we're done training. And now we have to put a random number and then get the images. Let's see. For the input, I'll try 4 images. -1, -1, -1, -1, 1, -1, 1, 1. So these are like some values around 0, 0, some edge values, and see how that works out. So we put that decoder input into the output. So it will generate 4 images, 784 pixels, 4 of them. So let's see the first image, decoder output of the first one. So we'll reshape it to 28 by 28 pixels, and then image show of this panel. It will give us 0. Okay, and for example, so that was for -1, -1. So for the -1, 1, that's the second one. It gets another 0. Okay, so a little bit with an angle. Then the third one, 1, -1. Gives close to an 8. Yeah. Note that these are not real people's handwriting, but these are just artificially generated images that actually looks like someone's handwriting, isn't it? Yeah. So here we go. So we just gave random numbers, and we trained the network such that there are no dark points here, isn't it? So it actually did learn that there's something black here around this area. It's in the shape of 8 or 0. Things like that. Okay. So this is how you can use VAE for deepfake. This is an alternative method from using GAN, the the generator for deepfake. Thank you for watching this episode.